Hey, peace, greetings to all my people that's watching this video. It's currently Thanksgiving evening, 2019. Um, I spent the holiday this morning with my child. She's 11. Took her out, um, took her to a restaurant, spent some time with her. I'm at work now. But anyway, I caught wind of the Kyrie Irving um, Instagram post and his thoughts on the Boston Celtic fan base. And I want to read it to you all and then share my thoughts. And I can read, so it's not going to be a cringe moment, if you get my drift. He writes, it happens all the time, and tonight just shows how sports slash entertainment will always be ignorant and obtrusive. It's one big show that means very, very little in the real world that most people live in because there are actually things that matter going on within it. Like figuring out a life that means more to you than a damn ball going into a hoop, or learning how to grow up being in a fishbowl of a society based on your popularity level as a person, or even dealing with becoming the leader of your family after someone's passing and not knowing how to deal with life after it happens, period. But this game of sports entertainment matters more than someone's mental health and well-being, right? Question mark. Or the real life things that happen to people every day, but they still have to perform for the NBA and its fans. Question mark. Right? Question mark. It's all about doing it for the fans and organization that love you so much. Question mark. Think again. It's a game, and it's promoted as a fandom experience for ticket buyers and viewers at home, while defacing who people truly are as people. And he capitalizes the whole word people. Then spat out all over these media networks as valuable food for thought, while they actually believe that their opinions hold weight to real cultural leaders that speak and act for a change. One big gimmick with some smoke and mirrors. He says that, I guess, as a statement. One big gimmick with some smoke and mirrors! Exclamation point. I'll always be the one that takes the stand and speaks on the truth every time, though. A purposeful and spiritually led life will always be bigger and more meaningful than any sports arena or any entertainment space. This game, capital, isn't meant to be controlled and shown as a drama. It's meant to show the love, period. Love for the art is the only damn thing that keeps the purest people in this giant sports slash entertainment circus. Don't fall for the game that's played in front of you as entertainment. It'll never be as serious as life. And he puts life in huge font, all capital letters. Um, so how I look at that is, well, I'll put it at this angle. When you read some of the comments of people who are advocates and sympathize with mental illness and mental health, they feel like, thank God he said what he said. Thank God he's acting the way he's acting. Um, he gets bullied by the media, by the fan bases. If y'all didn't know, uh, I believe it was last night, which would be Wednesday, November 27th, 2019, that the Boston Celtics played the Brooklyn Nets. He is now a member of the Brooklyn Nets. However, did not play. His replacement for the Celtics that he was on last year, his replacement, Kemba Walker, kind of had a very stellar performance. 39 points, I believe, and plus some other attributes that he assists and rebounds and things of that nature. Um, and apparently the fan base for the Celtics are really laying it thick on the Kyrie. Now, people that advocate for mental health, they're saying like, we understand, and they're kind of being very defensive against people who criticize Kyrie. Now the critics are coming out saying, once again, Kyrie's getting in his own way. Kyrie is being a horrible leader for the team. Kyrie is being a crybaby. Kyrie's being too sensitive. all those kind of things. And to me, it goes into a circle, a continuous circle of one one person is looking at the negative side and not your positive side. You're looking at the negative side of them and not their positive side. Things of that nature. Let me make this clear. I'm up to about 5 minutes. I'm gonna close this off in a moment. I just want people to know the reason I'm addressing this is because mental illness is serious, and he has a right to feel like he feels. And if I'm understanding him correctly, all he's really saying is we get to sit there and pick on the celebrities, the performers, and all this stuff. Yes, fans are taking it too serious, and he feels like I need to let them know, get off our nuts, as people in my community say, get off our nuts, get off my tip, get off our tip. The whole NBA, everybody is just always, this celebrity is horrible, this celebrity is great. Oh, I worship him, I hate him, things like that nature, and it's nerve wracking and it messes with them. As far as criticizing me for missing the game last night, don't come out and say that I did this on purpose so I wouldn't have to play against my old team because I'm scared or I'm too sensitive. No, I actually have feelings. I have something going on. Even if I don't share it with you, that's my right to not share it with you because I'm a human being and it's my privacy and my personal dilemma. The people that critical of him are saying, don't come out here crying like that, you crybaby. You're on stage to get this, and we can see through it. I'll put it like that. We can see through what you're trying to hide behind. Oh, I got something going on and I have right to my own method of dealing with it. They're saying, no, you're just a scrub. So once again, you go back and forth, back and forth. But to me, there's three people going in a circle against each other in this scenario. The athletes or the celebrities, the media, the fan base. Right now, you got half of the fan base split. Half of them saying, "Right on, Kyrie, do what you take to get right. Fuck what everybody's saying." Then you got the other half saying, "You've been a crybaby your whole career. We tired of it, man. Go on and do something then." You know what I'm saying? Like, boo hoo. Then you have the media saying the same thing. They're kind of in step with the fan base on this one. They're saying like, because I think the media sees him low key pointing them out. Because you got analysts on television shows. One of them, who's the former player, actually made a comment of Kobe Bryant would never have sat out his return to his former team. He would have made sure he showed up for that game. Especially since the rumor is Kyrie don't have like a physical injury, it's more mental. His feelings are hurt or he's feeling some type of way mentally. And that's the only reason he didn't play against his former team. Other people are saying like, saying leave him alone, and he's right in what he's saying. This is what I want to say. I'm up to 8 minutes and I plan on being done by 10 minutes. So bear with me. I normally would agree with Kyrie. I'm one of those people who's very considerate of what people go through and how we need to respect them. And I'm definitely from the old school mentality of get off a motherfucking nuts. Quit riding everybody nuts. Kyrie kind of saying that. Get off our nuts so hard. Y'all hate us so much. Y'all love us so much. It's just overwhelming. We can't live like this in this fishbowl without going through something because y'all always throwing that energy at us. Energy, energy, energy. Well, I'll put it like this. The reason why I personally feel Kyrie cannot use that angle is because he makes an enormous amount of income off of the interest of people that he's criticizing. The people that are booing him, who spent their money all for the last 2 years to see his team play partially because he was there. Yes, they take it too far. And when you read some of the comments that they said about him, they were corny little jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like the funny, corny type that you still laugh at and be like, oh, that's kind of clever, but low key it's corny as hell. But it bit him, it hurt his feelings, it seemed like. So, since you're making that money, it's different. I agree with you 100%. Get off my nuts. I'm playing on neighborhood basketball court, a pickup game with local people that live in that neighborhood or friends who join me there. We're not charging you admission, all that kind of stuff. Or even if I was charging you admission, only thing I'm charging you is like $5 to watch me play. Yes, but when you got people, the people that are criticizing you, who have spent hundreds of dollars to come watch you play, yeah, bro, I'm sorry, they paid for their right to dog you out and crack jokes about you, as long as it's not too cruel. Nobody should say, I hope a rapist cuts your neck and rapes your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say that to you. That's inappropriate. But somebody can say, hey, you're not better than Kimba. You're a loser. Boo. They can say that kind of stuff because they spend an enormous amount of money, hard earned money, to watch NBA players and other celebrities perform. The money is the reason why they can do it, because you all don't charge $3.50 tickets and 40-cent hot dogs and things like that. They come watch you play. They spend $10 on one beer, $5 on one bottle of water, $9 on nachos, things of that nature. Plus the ticket itself was 50, 60, $70 on up, depending on what kind of game and what kind of seat. And if they bring more than one, like a whole family of five or something, they're paying a lot of money to watch you perform and to follow your career. So, yeah, when it comes to that, because the philosophy is, if you have a problem with that, sir, you can holler all that. You ain't got to come. If you hate me so much, you ain't got to watch me play. Okay. If everybody followed your advice and used that common sense, there would be no NBA. If I'm lying, then why this month alone, November 2019, have the news analysts been complaining about some of the games in the NBA have been the lowest rating wise in a very long time, and it has raised a slight red flag for the league to wonder why not attendance but viewership is down. Ratings are down. So that's something serious. So if you all disagree with what I'm saying, or you want me to make a follow up to elaborate, because I am at work. Sorry, guys. And I can't go on too much longer. I'm up to 12 and a half minutes. So I'm going to close out. I like to just share my thoughts on things. And if I was in a home setting, I could really elaborate more. But if you all will engage with me, forgive me for the low quality of film, and stick in there with me. I'm gonna share a little bit more with you all, and let's see if we can make this a channel that you want to pay attention to. Salute, happy holiday. Even if you don't celebrate Turkey Day, you know what I'm saying. God bless you anyway.